Okay, so we did not talk about this yesterday for obvious reasons. I wanted to focus on the Canucks and their meltdown, as well as the Montreal Canadiens taking the dub in Utah. But the Detroit Red Wings and their 7-game winning streak was snapped, as the San Jose Sharks scored 6 and edged the Detroit Red Wings. Oh yeah, the Sharks edged Detroit. 6-3 victory in Detroit is the final score here, and if you just go through the list, I mean, I'm not going to pretend that I watched the game. I saw the highlights, but I didn't sit down and fully observe all 60 minutes of game time because I was focused on the other games. Jan Ruda, Nico Sturm, they got themselves going, 2-0 San Jose. Then Tarasenko, he brought it within 1. You had William Eklund scoring to make it 3-1, and then Tarasenko again made it 3-2. So Tarasenko kind of getting on a little bit of a heater here. Also, I love that they took away Patrick Kane's assist on this goal. Definitely great for me and my fantasy team. Mikael Granlund, Lucas Raymond, Tyler Toffoli, Mario Ferraro. It was a crazy third period. From the moment the puck dropped, there were already goals being scored in that third period. But ultimately, the Wings lost to one of the worst teams in the NHL. If you scroll down to the bottom here, yeah, San Jose, second worst in the Western Conference and in the entire NHL. They are still second worst. So the Wings ended up losing to this team. What went wrong? What happened? Well, what I wanted to do in this video was head over to a bunch of articles published by RedWingsInsider.com because I like their website. They go out there and give us the long-form quotes from these people that we care about, like Todd McLellan, for example. There are a bunch of articles we're going to go out there in this video and read. I'm going to leave links in the description to all of them. Also linked in the description is our ExpressVPN affiliate link. The show is brought to you by Express, and you can get some free months on your VPN if you use our code. But let's go out there and read what Todd McLellan points to what went wrong for Detroit in this loss against San Jose. We were sloppy in that third period. We gave up quite a bit. We started the game that way. We didn't break pucks out very well. When we did enter the offensive zone, we wanted to play east-west cross-court. Not a lot went to the net. Then you give up the power play or the shorthanded goal, pardon me, and that really sets you back. The players on the bench and they're watching things happen, and they can hear coaches barking and they're saying the same thing. And then the next group goes out and does the exact same, behaves the exact same way. So to me, that tells me they weren't sharp, they weren't alert, they weren't prepared to adjust. So that's how I felt tonight. We lost the special teams battle, gave up 2 goals in the first minute of the period, minute and a half of the period. We were ready to have a push in the third period. We won the draw, and arguably 2 of our best players can't connect on the pass, and it's in our net. We are just not sharp enough. And this is something that I feel like a lot of Wings fans were missing out of Derek Lalonde. Nothing really to go out there and start criticizing the players in a significant capacity like this. Hey, Todd McLellan, it's a regular old loss to the San Jose Sharks. You were on a 7-game win streak. Why you gotta be so cranky? Well, he's gotta be cranky because, you know, the team underperformed. And sometimes you have to hold your guys to a standard, and that is what Todd McLellan is doing here. Heck, he's not even really, like, angry. It's just, the quotes read pretty angrily if you just look at the text. If you listen to the video itself, it's not that bad. But Todd McLellan does go out there and describe what went wrong by this team. Pretty much, they weren't sharp. They weren't good enough, and they didn't connect on the passes they need to connect on. Meanwhile, Todd McLellan does a very good job in labeling who was at fault. This is something that I think we never saw out of Derek Lalonde, but McLellan is bringing it up here. Let's go out there and read this other article. Red Wings coach Todd McLellan blasts turnover-prone Justin Holl's terrible performance in loss versus the Sharks. The article talks about how Tyler Toffoli wasted 0 time capitalizing on Justin Holl's turnover in front, 5-3 San Jose. Red Wings coach Todd McLellan pulled no punches, categorizing Justin Holl's performance as terrible. Sending a message? He sent a message himself. I think that's pretty obvious. You can march him in here. I'm not going to sit up here and BS for him. He had a terrible night, and that's just the way it is. So, whether he got on in the last 5 minutes or not, it really doesn't matter. He knows he can play better, and I'm telling you before I tell him, but I'm going to tell him that tomorrow. It's up to him to fix it. I know he is a better player than that. And of course, I think a lot of Wings fans will go out there and cynically say, oh, what do you mean he's a better player than that? That's just Justin Holl for you, har, har, har. But really, I mean, Holl, terrible turnover. Really, really bad play. I can't play the clip for you because it's NHL copyrighted material. Actually, we could go over to the NHL's website, that's right, and use the Edge Goal Visualizer to look at Tyler Toffoli's 5-3 goal. So there you go, Toffoli on the boards, down low to the corner, and then it's Justin Holl. Oh, he throws it into the middle, and the Sharks get it right back. Eklund to Toffoli. Beautiful play there by Justin Holl to set it up right on a silver platter for Eklund. But Todd McLellan says, yeah, he was terrible tonight. He had a terrible night, and that is something that I think Derek Lalonde would never have ever said. The accountability, calling out specific guys for actually being bad. It's not even just Justin Holl, though. Let's go over to this comment made. Red Wings coach Todd McLellan gets brutally honest about Husso, too. I would say he probably has to find a way to make one of those saves. I don't know which one, and you asked me the question, but if you think, or anybody thinks, that game was on goaltending, it sure wasn't. This is a lot lighter, of course, than the comments made on Justin Holl, but Todd McLellan does say, yeah, I think he probably has to find a way to make one of those saves. He did let in 6 goals after all. I mean, if you head over to the box score, Ville Husso, 23 shots against, 18 saves. 5 goals against, I said 6. 5 goals against, so obviously you would ideally want to save more than what Husso ended up saving. I mean, his save percentage in this game, 783, yeah, no, I don't care about the quality of the chances. A goalie's going to want to find a way to make a higher save percentage than 783. And finally, what I wanted to do, because this video has been all doom and gloom, it's been all negative so far, I wanted to talk about some extra Todd McLellan comments in regards to Lucas Raymond, because this is actually some really good material, not like the Justin Holl, Ville Husso, our team wasn't sharp enough stuff from the San Jose game. Let's go out there and talk about what Todd McLellan said about Lucas Raymond. This is also on RedWingsInsider.com, although it is from this article here on the Detroit News. However, the Detroit News is behind a paywall, so we're not going to be able to see it here. We're going back over onto Red Wings Insider. In Todd McLellan's mind, he sees a lot of similarities between Lucas Raymond and former Red Wings Conn Smythe Trophy winner and captain Henrik Zetterberg, whom he coached for 3 years from 2005 to 2008. For me, Lucas Raymond's got some of, and I'm going to use his name, and he's not that player, but he has a little bit of Henrik Zetterberg in him. That kind of determination and a little bit of abrasiveness. The fire, kind of. So throw in all the other skills, and that is what I see in Lucas. That, of course, is a great compliment. For one of the better young players the Red Wings had, he was drafted just 5 years ago in 2020, and now he's here, one of the top point producers we have seen in a while. He is the top point producer on the team, I'm pretty sure, and he's being compared to Henrik Zetterberg. Great. Todd McLellan is going out there and really delivering when it comes to the social media and the quotes. Let's see here. Yeah, Lucas Raymond is the top guy on the team in points, and it's not even really close. He's got 47, Larkin's got 38, DeBrink at 36, Kane's at 27, and then everybody else follows suit. But Lucas Raymond has been a bulldog this year, a man on a mission, and you have yourselves Todd McLellan going out there and giving Raymond his props by comparing him to one former captain, Henrik Zetterberg. So I want you to let me know your thoughts in the comments section below about the Detroit Red Wings' bad loss at home to the San Jose Sharks, what Todd McLellan said about the team, what he had said about Ville Husso, what he said about Justin Holl, calling Holl out and saying that Holl was terrible, and what are your thoughts on him comparing Lucas Raymond to Henrik Zetterberg himself as well. All the links are going to be in the description. We're going to link 4 separate articles here if you wanted to go out there and read these on your own time, but for now, thoughts in the comment section below about Todd McLellan speaking out about the team. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.